Hey everyone, it's Matthew Gustafson here. I'm in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, PA to cover Mizzou Volleyball and the Sweet 16. They've got a big matchup with Kentucky tomorrow, and I'm going to be covering all the action for Rock M Nation. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be bringing you through my journey in the city, how I got here, and that's where we're going to start today. Had an early flight, flew actually standby, wasn't sure whether or not I would get on. Flew standby out of O'Hare Airport in my hometown of Chicago, caught the 8:30 a.m. flight, got into Pittsburgh, ended up taking a bus into the city, and pretty much immediately as I stepped out of the airport, it actually started snowing pretty heavily, and the snow actually kept up pretty much until 3:30, 4 p.m., so definitely a nice introduction to the city, getting to see it in the snow in all its glory. And once I got into the city, one of the first stops I made was into the Oakland neighborhood where Pitt is located. Some background on Pitt: founded in 1787. It's since grown to have over 30,000 students and become one of the top public universities in the country. And it was interesting to see along Forbes Avenue this interesting mix of these really beautiful old brick and stone buildings alongside some not quite as beautiful 1970s brutalist architecture, but overall really pretty campus at Pitt. And one of the first stops I had to make right there along Forbes Avenue was Primanti Brothers, as suggested by Karen Steer yesterday. Primanti Brothers, a little bit of background, founded in 1933. It is a Pittsburgh institution. If you go to Pittsburgh, you have to go to Primanti Brothers. I had one of their big sandwich, the Pittsburgher with cheese. What they're known for is each sandwich is topped with fries, coleslaw, tomatoes, and then usually provolone cheese. Now, I didn't personally have the slaw or tomatoes, as you will see in the video there. I am more of a meat and potatoes guy, and more of kind of a purest simplicity in my sandwiches, but very, very good. Would definitely recommend. And then after that, I went to the Cathedral of Learning, really the biggest thing that stands out on the Pitt campus. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. It's actually the second tallest educational building in the world at 535 feet and 42 stories tall. It's a Gothic Revival skyscraper commissioned in 1921. It is absolutely beautiful on the outside, on the inside, and really the coolest thing about the Cathedral of Learning are the nationality rooms. They have 31 rooms that have been built throughout the history of the building, celebrating the various nationalities which have made Pittsburgh the city it is today. The first 19 rooms are on the first floor of the building. They were built between 1938 and 1957, and 12 rooms have been added since 1987, and some of those were actually built as recently as the 2010s. A key to that, the inspiration for the design of each room must predate the signing of the U.S. Constitution and the founding of the University of Pittsburgh in 1787. So overall, strong first day. Definitely after getting to the Airbnb where I'm at right now, took a big nap, had a 5:57 a.m. flight from Columbia to Chicago on Tuesday. Yesterday, had a early flight as well this morning, so definitely caught up on a fair amount of sleep, and will hopefully be very rested and ready for tomorrow's matchup between Mizzou and Kentucky as the Tigers look to go to the Elite Eight for the second time in program history. So make sure to keep following along. I'll continue to provide updates here in Pittsburgh, and thank you for watching.